Morning campers, coffee time. Yes, managed to do it without slurping. Woohoo! Yeah, interesting. Energies. Very different, very new for me. It's only my personal recollection plus some anecdotal stuff, but the last couple of weeks, pretty intensive. Well, super intensive, actually. Myself and Gary Keeley, who's my partner in Live5D Health and very good friend, both compared notes on the last 5 or 6 days, and we both had exactly the same. His description of what he was feeling was exactly the same as mine, which is a kind of detachment, a kind of grief as well. It's hard to put into words really, but very much feeling like an unreality. And this is, I'm trying to enjoy it. Let's put it that way. I'm trying to stay calm. And I'm saying no to a lot of people about a lot of things. My energies have been moved into other directions anyway. I believe my boys have been affected by the nasal flu spray that was delivered in the Irish schools a few weeks back. Now, they weren't in school at the time. I gave them a good gap, but they both got afflicted with it, and I've now picked something up. But this is quite interesting for me because, firstly, I don't believe in viruses, and they don't get transmitted in the way that we think. So I'm using all my knowledge and resources to see how fast I can heal myself. The last time I got anything this rough was in about 21, and liposomal vitamin C high doses got me out of that very quickly. But it is funny, isn't it, when you're ill or you have pain and you get out of it, you can't actually remember how long it was, what it took, or anything. I should have taken notes, but I'm not really been a note taker because it's just been full on for 5 years at least. But yeah, definitely big energetic stuff going on. Is it connected to Three Eye Atlas? Yeah, I think it is. It's also pretty, there's a chap called James Rink who died a few days ago at the age of 45, and I was just watching McAllister TV, who I've watched for years. Linda Paris, I've never spoken to her, but I have mentioned her in a few podcasts before. Anyway, Linda was friends with James Rink. He ran a thing called Super Soldier Talk, and she's just read out some emails on Rumble about his death and the emails exchanges they were having only a week ago, when he said he thought he might have been. He ran this event called the Super Soldier event. He got all the super soldiers together at an event, and some people after that event got had strokes, and he was a fit and able man, and he's gone. Was it because of was he attacked? Well, he's Linda and he in the emails were kind of alluding to that as a possibility. And I must admit, a few days ago, I'm not comparing myself to James Rink in any way, but a few days ago, my heart was pumping so hard, I thought it was going to come out of my chest. Now, is this part of ascension? Is this part of the biblical times that we are in? Well, highly possible. I was also very saddened yesterday because a lovely woman called Debbie, who subscribed to my channel, I got a message. She came to visit us at Live5D a few weeks ago, and I had a really nice chat with her and her husband, and I got a message last night that she was back in England on life support, and they asked me to leave her a message, and because the machine was going to be turned off, and I was it's always sad when somebody passes on. Of course it is, and my condolences go to everybody that knows Debbie. But I do know this is a spiritual war, and everybody here that's been playing their part, I've lost quite a few people that I've got to know since the channel started, and it's never easy, but death isn't real, so hang on to that and remember not to be afraid. That's the key thing. It's very easy to slip into, oh, we're under attack, and we're, there's a really powerful expression that I learned a long time ago under extreme circumstances, and that is, if your name's not on the bullet, it's not on the bullet. So I try to hang on to that because, I've nearly died a few times in this life, and it's okay. I mean, I don't want to leave my kids behind. I'm certainly not suicidal. And I'm doing a hell of a lot to look after myself. So it is strange to be ill. But if you get like that, there's multiple dimensions to this, is what I'm trying to get to. And it is a purge as well. And the purging that I'm seeing a lot with a lot of people can be related to past life stuff. It can be related to karmic stuff. It can be related to soul contracts, that kind of thing. So you just have to kind of just keep chipper in the middle of it somehow. But I was interested to read this. I had a visitor last week who told me he'd been to visit Lynn Wood quite a few times. Lynn Wood, if you don't know who he is, he's a lawyer in the States who, he's just very interesting, and he's a truth teller as far as I can see. But he put up this morning on X, what was it, yesterday, something from Matthew 24. I don't normally read things out from the Bible, but I'm going to read this out because I thought it was worthy of reading out. Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumours of wars. See that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. I do find that interesting, especially in light of the stuff that I shared recently from Ian at Ethical Approach and Mark Sexton, the ex-UK policeman, who should be known as the world's policeman. There should be a statue to him just in Birmingham, nowhere else, obviously. Because what they're doing is amazing work with the help of Catherine McBean. And I did a recent video about how Mark was voicing concerns about certain big accounts not sharing this information, not reporting on it. GB News in particular, supposedly the People's Channel. They may have reported on it since. I haven't noticed it though. But it's interesting that many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. I wrote a line years ago in one of my poems, and I said, as the truthers ate each other. And it has been interesting to be considered part of this movement, but at the same time, always questioning why I'm doing what I'm doing. I mean, the reason I still make the videos is because of the emails I get every day saying, please carry on, thank you, we look forward to your videos, etc. I mean, these videos are for you guys, but I do have a job as a bridge. In order, you know, I do have to repeat subjects sometimes because some people are just new to this information. They're new to the fact that 22,000 children have gone missing every single day since the Second World War. Every war is a cover-up for child trafficking and adrenochrome production and getting rid of history, because that's just what they do, isn't it? So I do have to repeat myself sometimes, so I apologize if that's the case for you. But and I wondered whether I should make this video today, because I'm like a little bit blocked up. It's like that advert for tunes in the 80s, isn't it? Dog, I'll take it to Wimbledon Commonplace. But it's all right, you know. It's okay to feel a bit naughty. It is December. It is winter as well. So, you know, sometimes seeing patterns and things and being paranoid. I mean, one little bugbear, right? There are some people that have emailed me or messaged me and I said, oh, can we go on WhatsApp? No, we can't go on WhatsApp. It's owned by Meta. And I'm like, what? Go on Signal. Message me on Telegram. Look, they know what you're thinking. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. I've been saying this for years. Everything's bagged and tagged. It's a spiritual war. The platform that you're on makes absolutely no difference. I don't care if it was set up by the military. I don't care if it doesn't make any difference. It's everything is recorded. Everything you think and feel. Well, the Akashic records do that anyway. So do you think they haven't worked out how to tap into that yet? And anyway, it comes back to actually a point raised on an X post, and I'll finish on this this morning from one of the Anons. If you haven't got the book on Q yet by Charles Foxtrot, go and get it. bit.ly, bit.ly/Charles Foxtrot. Go and get it, and then when you've got it, the PDF and the audiobook are on that page, but then you'll get emailed a link to all the print-on-demand links all over the world, and then go and buy it for friends and relatives, getting them to read it, just because it's such an important story. The story of Q will be told for millions of years, I think. But anyway, this Anon was asking other Nons to show their faces and name themselves, and I thought that was brilliant, because it is time to not be anonymous. It's great. The work that the Anons did over the years has been amazing and much appreciated by many, many of us. But show your face, yeah. Put a profile picture up. And if you're not an Anon or whatever you are, if you're just waking up, share your stories. Get on a camera. It doesn't. We've got nothing else to lose. You've got the entire world on the brink of world war. You've got people getting away with genocide. You've got, but back to the main point, there's thousands and thousands of children per hour going missing into child trafficking, underground bases and tunnels, and being devoured by Satanists. And that's the thing you've got to remember. And at the same time, holding that horrible thought and treating yourself well and having a nice day. It's quite amazing being human, isn't it? Have a great day. God bless you.